Oh, you gotta have head. Everybody needs a little head. Head. Anyway, welcome to another edition of 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse. Really weird cinema, taking you back in the day to the early 60s, where there was no rating system. There was fucking hardly anything. But in 1963, there was a dubious double bill that came out courtesy of Translux Releasing called Horror Hotel and the Head. And Horror Hotel, the catch line was just ring for doom service. The head was, it just won't lay down and stay dead. The head. So, it's a really weird fucking story. But anyway, it has striking similarities to The Brain That Wouldn't Die. This mad doctor, Dr. Rod, has kept the dog's head alive. And he's going to do it with a human being. And the human being is played by French actor Michael Simon, who had some kind of facial paralysis. So they just used his head. And you can just see, well, yeah, this is your deal. You know, you're going to be on camera for a little bit, and then you'll spend the rest of the film sitting behind a bunch of equipment with your head in a fucking jar. Okay. Career move, I'll take it. Actually, he took the role figuring he needed the money, and he figured, nobody outside of Germany will see it. Well, guess what? Everybody saw it, and that further tanked his career. But anyway, he's playing this professor, and there's supposed to be a body swap between him and somebody else. But Dr. Odd gets all fucked up or something. His assistant decides, or the other doctor decides not to do it. He gets killed, and using Serum Z, they have the professor's head in a fucking thing on a desk. Also, there's a hunchback nurse. So he's enamored with the hunchback nurse. So he drugs a stripper and does the thing that didn't get done in The Brain That Wouldn't Die, the big body swap. So, unfortunately, her body's identified by an artist who had previously painted the stripper. So there's a whole bunch of weird shit going on, and of course there's the usual, okay, we know what's going on, this man's completely fucking crazy, let's get him. And he sets the lab on fire, and the whole thing fucking ends. Actually, if you get a good copy of it, which is kind of hard because the Alpha Oldies copy I got ran out before the end of it. I think it's on internetarchive.com or whatever. But anyway, as far as atmosphere goes, it's pretty cool, and the sets are pretty cool and stuff like that, but the acting is pretty much overwrought, and it's just got some weird moments that are pretty cool. Seemed that the 60s seemed to be, had a lot of loose heads floating around. You had this, you had The Brain That Wouldn't Die, you had The Frozen Dead, which had that other chick's head decapitated in the fucking box. Then you had appendages. You had the crawling hand. You had the severed arm. And, we go up until today, and you also had, in Pervert the movie, you had a killer dick. As a matter of fact, there was a killer dick in a bunch of other movies. Frank Henenlotter's Bad Biology, killer dick. I know there was another killer dick movie. Then you had a talking cunt. Don't they all talk anyway? The devil... Angel Above, Devil Below, and Chatterbox. So you had a whole weird bunch of these, severed body part movies. And they were pretty cool. Actually, I like The Brain That Wouldn't Die. That one's pretty cool, too. And, the head's got its moments. But, it's another low-budget one that probably nobody owns, and it hasn't been put out yet, so who knows. Maybe there's a Blu-ray down the road for that, because somebody is doing some of the Kermies, the West German Edgar Wallace stuff in a box set or something, but I didn't see any of the good ones yet, so who the hell knows. But anyway, I don't know, it's been a weird week. I'm being interviewed tomorrow by Bill Ackerman from Supporting Characters, who's driving up here to interview me, so that should be interesting. So things are happening. But anyway, it's the end of the week. Weekend's supposed to be nice. I hope we all have a good weekend. And till Monday, we're going to be back with some sugar cookies on Monday. So until Monday, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. Above all, stay safe. And we'll catch you on the flip side. And don't forget, everybody needs a little head.